What is going on, y'all? This is Pay Me in Dividends, and today is February 12th, 2025. Now, before we jump into the video, let's take a quick look at the portfolio. I'm currently at $96,369. I'm approaching that $100,000 mark. I hope to get there soon between, my own contributions, and I possibly may tap into some more margin as time progresses, but I really kind of want to grow this as organically as possible. But I am using some margin at the moment. I have about $12,000 to $13,000 in margin at the current time, and the rest of it is equity. So about $80,000 to $82,000 in equity. My positions have not changed since the last video. I have 1,000 shares of MSTY from YieldMax, 500 shares of XDTE from RoundHill, 500 shares of AIPI from Rex, 800 shares of MVDY from YieldMax, and 100 shares from AMZP, which is the Amazon covered call option strategy from Curve ETFs. But today is distribution day, right? Or not distribution day, but the announcement for YieldMax and RoundHill weekly and monthly funds. So first, let's take a look at YieldMax, right? The one I'm most interested in, obviously, is Misty, because I have a position in Misty, and they paid $2.02 this month. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you think about that? It has decreased a bit, right? You can see all of the other distributions here as well, along with the weeklies, the two main weeklies down here, YMAX and YMAG. Are you guys invested in these down here, YMAX and YMAG? YMAX paid 15, or is going to pay 15 cents this week. It looks like YMAG is going to pay about 5 cents per share this week. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you think? But again, Misty is right around $2.02. Let's just call it $2 even. I think that is still amazing for an ETF that is only at $26 at the moment, to pay $2 a share in 1 month. I think it's still pretty amazing. But let's look at what they paid before, right? So YieldMax tends to not update their website immediately when it comes to these declarations. So I typically just get the information from their Twitter or X account. They tend to keep that pretty updated, quite pretty quickly or early throughout the day compared to their actual website. But if we take a look at the previous distributions from Misty, we can see that the payments have slowly been decreasing over the past couple months. But again, that's because Misty has been trading down a bit because of MicroStrategy, kind of trending down with all of the tax news and the possible tax bill that they're going to have in 2026. I've already gone over that in another video, but the short of it is that they may or may not owe taxes on unrealized gains from all of the Bitcoin that they hold. I personally don't think that is going to happen. I just don't see them taxing unrealized gains, especially on Bitcoin. But you guys know how the market works. Typically in the in the very temporary times, stocks tend to trade off of the news and not necessarily off of their value. So this could be an opportunity to get into Misty while it is a bit beaten up over the past month, because again, news comes out, the stock market reacts, and a lot of time it just seems fabricated. So it could be a time to jump in. Again, I don't see Misty going anywhere anytime soon. I think MicroStrategy is going to continue to do what they do. Michael Saylor seems very committed to accumulating Bitcoin, and he's even gone as far as to rename or rebrand the company to just Strategy with the Bitcoin logo. Again, I came out with a video few days ago speaking more in detail about it if you guys want to go check it out. But yeah, Misty is paying $2 a share this month, right? This Friday, they will pay $2 a share. And so I think that is still pretty good. You guys let me know in the comments. Do you guys have any Misty? Do you plan on starting a position in Misty? You guys let me know in the comments. Let's also take a look at MVDY, which is the YieldMax NVIDIA option income ETF, right? So it's actually rebounded a bit. You know, it did kind of drop down here over the past month. You can see that it actually dropped down to about $18 a share, and it has recovered a bit. It is back above my cost basis at the moment. My cost basis is around $20.32, and so it is above that cost basis. Again, this is another ETF that I'm not too concerned with the share price at the moment, because long term, I believe NVIDIA, the company, will continue to be successful. And since this is a proxy of NVIDIA, I believe that this ETF MVDY will be around for a while and will continue to pay these big monthly dividends. Now, another one I want to take a look at is AMZP, which, as you know, I just started a position in AMZP. I have 100 shares at a cost basis of $33.30. And as we can see at the market open today, it's trading around $31.90. Again, this is another company, Amazon, that I believe will continue to be successful in the future. So this may be a time to jump in to this ETF so that you can get those monthly dividends and also capture some of the growth as well, because AMZP or curve ETFs in general tend to capture a stock appreciation a bit better than some of these other high yield ETFs, but they still pay a pretty good monthly dividend as well. So that's something to keep an eye out for, and possibly put it on your watch list if you're not aware of it at the moment. Now, the other distributions I want to take a look at are from RoundHill. Now, we're going to look at the three main ones, which is XDTE, QDTE, and RDTE. So XDTE just declared their dividends today, and they are going to be paying about 23 cents a share for XDTE. Now, what's interesting about this one is it pays weekly, right? So you get a weekly check, which allows you to accumulate dividends at an even quicker rate. If monthly wasn't quick enough, now you can get them weekly. So I do have 500 shares of XDTE. So this Friday, I should be getting a little over $100, probably about $110. Actually, let's just do the math right here. So 23 cents a share. I have 500 shares. So about $115 is what I will receive on Friday, which again, I think is really cool. The fact that they pay every single week. It's almost like you create a weekly paycheck for yourself outside of your job, right? So that's XDTE. The next one is QDTE, which is based off of the NASDAQ, and they are going to pay 25 cents per share. Look at that, 25 cents per share. And you can see that they've been pretty consistent, right, on these weekly payments. It looks like back here in December, they had some high payments in the 80 cents range. I'm assuming that they had to let go of some of their some of the option premium that they've extracted before the year ended. And here they went back on rhythm, and they're back into that upper teen, 20s, 30s cents a share, with today's announcement being 25 cents a share. So that's QDTE. And this one is RDTE, which is small caps, Russell, right? The Russell index, and they are paying 25 cents a share. So between RDTE, 25 cents a share, QDTE 25 cents a share, and also XDTE 23 cents a share. They're all paying a similar rate. And what I really like about XDTE, which is based off the S&P, is that the actual share price does not move much. It stays around that $48 to $52 range. It kind of hovers around that $50 range. And so you get a very stable share price while also receiving weekly income, which I think is very, very cool. So again, you guys let me know in the comments. Do you own any of these stocks? What do you guys think about XDTE? What do you think about Misty? What do you think about MBDY, AMZP? You guys let me know in the comments. What do you think? And again, I just want to let you guys know I'm grateful for every single subscriber. I'm now over 1,200 subscribers. I really, really appreciate you guys checking out my channel. Again, you guys let me know in the comments. What are you invested in? What are you looking forward to in the market? What's your favorite dividend ETF right now? And let me know what's on your watch list as well. Are you looking for any opportunities to jump into when the time is right? You guys let me know in the comments. As always, I appreciate you stopping by the channel, and I will catch you in the next video.